What's up, everybody? Welcome in to What You Heard, Top 10 Albums of 2021.
Yes. Welcome in. Subscribe to become part of the tribe. Like or take a hike, and make sure you comment on what you think of the content. Now, let's get into this business.
So
we are here. We done poured, something.
A little something.
Tropical something. You know what I mean?
We're going to have a good time.
We're going to have a good time.
You know what, man? We'll go back to your share, or your share, obviously, but comment.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what your guys' top album is,
Yeah,
I want to know.
10. Do you agree?
Because I really want to know what your top 10 is.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this was largely based on albums that we did review on What You Heard.
Mostly, yep.
Because a lot of what we listened to and really kind of dove into was part of our review. So, there was a lot. There was a lot this year. There was a lot.
So it was a good year for music, man.
It was a good year. It was a crazy year because, I feel like this happens every year, right? It's either, it's what half are you going to get the crazy stuff? And it's either the first half or the second half. Sometimes it's the first quarter and the fourth quarter. This is some real, me and my sports analogies, but that's kind of how music is, man. Like, we'll have dry spots where nothing's really out.
Right.
There's nothing. Like, there's no R&B, there's no alternative, there's no hip hop.
Yeah.
And then it's like, get out. It's like Netflix special on repeat.
That is so true, man, how music comes in like these weird waves.
Weird waves, bro.
But, it is what it is.
And I think this year was definitely special too, man, because obviously last year was crazy.
Although I feel like we got more music in 2020 than we did in 2021. But I think this year was better, though. I think we got more quality stuff this year.
I really think we got more quality stuff this year. And when we started to receive this music, they were sending it in waves. It was like, hold on, I'm still on the last one. Can I get done with this one? You want me to review this one? And you know what, man? Major shout out to everybody who tuned in this year, checked out all the reviews, checked out some of the Gray Space stuff. But major shout out to you guys for tuning in to What You Heard reviews. All the comments. We definitely tried to get back to everybody. And just look out for 2022. It's gonna be crazy.
2022 is gonna be nuts, man.
Yeah, we're really gonna try to dive into a lot more. You're probably gonna get a lot more reviews next year. We're gonna dive into some stuff that we probably normally wouldn't dive into. But you guys are asking for it. Shout out to Lucky. You guys are asking for it, so we're gonna dive into this stuff and try to give you guys what you need. Like I said, comment on what you think of the content. Let us know what you guys like, what you don't like, what you want to see, and we will definitely try to provide these videos and reviews for you guys.
For sure. Ditto everything you said.
All right, so with no further ado.
Yeah. Do you want odds or evens, dude? Do you want to start it, or do you want to
Well, I got my trusty dusty right here.
Okay.
Let me find it. We doing this this is what we doing here.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Doing it. I got to find here it is. I got to find my coin flip.
Okay.
So, heads or tails?
I will do tails, man.
All right.
What do we got?
You got tails. So you get to choose. Yep. You get to choose who goes first. Like battle rap. This is like battle rap. You get to choose.
I will do. I'll start off, man.
All right.
I'll start off.
All right. Let's get it. So number 10.
Number 10. Here we go. My number 10 is Royal Blood Typhoon. Typhoons, I believe, actually. So this is an alternative / rock album. Came out really early in the beginning of the year. I can't remember if I sent it to you or not, man. I feel like I did, dude, but I guess I didn't.
Negative.
I still listen to this album.
Okay.
On occasion. It's why it's number 10. It's not up there, but it is such a great album. I've been a fan of these guys for a few years now. This is, I think, their third or fourth album,
Okay.
full studio album. And I just really enjoyed everything they put out on this album, man. It's good, solid front to back. It's kind of what our criteria is for putting together an album.
I'm with it.
And it's that.
Okay.
And it hits its mark. And it has a place in 2021, in my opinion, in the top 10.
Okay.
So that's my number 10.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
My number 10, Chevelle.
Oh, number 10. That's low on the list. What?
Narracious.
What?
Yeah, man. This was.
I
Now,
am shocked. Hold on, man.
Hold on. Let me get into this. I really, really rocked with this album. No pun intended. It is the only rock album on my list. I really love this album, and this was a hard one for me because eventually what ended up happening was there was just so many albums that I listened to just a tad bit more than this one. Mm-hmm. And so that's why it was in my top 10 regardless. This one was early when we were making our list. I was like, this is in the top 10. I don't know where it's going to be. I originally probably had it in like that 6, 7, 8 spot, 5, 6, 7, 8 spot. As things started to come out,
I think you're tripping, bro. I think you're tripping. I think it's a little too low. I think it's a little too low.
I knew you would. But as we get into the list, you'll understand where I'm going with this.
I won't understand, bro.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. It's personal, a little bit personal.
Hey,
but
look, there's always one or two on.
I am glad though that this album made your list though.
Nah, for sure it had to, man.
It was in my opinion the best hard rock album that's come out this year. And I listened to a lot of rock. I mean, and for sure. So
incredible.
Anyways,
that's my 10. So now next was I got 9. Okay,
you got 9, bro.
So at 9, now this one snuck in literally today, and the only reason is I did not. We listen to so much music, so sometimes I think like, well, was it 2020? Was it 2021? And we didn't review this one. Larry June, Orange Print. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
We were just listening to that a little bit ago, man. You said, hey, put that
Larry
on.
June.
Yeah.
shout out to the homie JD for putting me on Larry June this year. Larry June, an emerging artist out of the Bay Area. West Coast vibes.
For sure.
Smooth, laid back type of flow. Definitely making a bunch of waves right now. He was just on Snoop Dogg's Algorithm as well. Right. And Snoop kind of did his like introduction. Like, if you don't know who this guy is, you better tune in. This guy's going to be around for a while, whether it's in the biggest of stages or it's kind of like on that, B level type of tier. Right. But he's definitely like, the guy just drops crazy stuff. Has had projects with Burner. This album for me is one of those get in the whip and ride, sit at the crib and kick it. Yeah. It's just slaps. It's one of them ones. And I'm Westy. So I'm rocking with my West Coast guys, man. Shout out to Larry June, Orange Print, number 9 on Dre's list. What you got?
Nice. Okay. Number 9 on my list is Snoop Dogg, From the Streets to the Suites. Okay. Man. I really enjoy this Snoop album, man. I really do. This one still gets played. The 10 songs tight. Everything is so good. I think you'll hear me say it over and over again. Where the way album is constructed is really important to me.
For sure.
That takes a big chunk of
your grading
my
system.
Grade,
of
course,
for sure.
And then also, I think second right behind that is replayability. Okay, everything else underneath that is important, but that is really the two that really kind of stick out. If it has good content and fits this mold, right, of what an album should be, right, And that's what this Snoop album did.
It did.
And it gets you in the mood of grooving, and it's Snoop, but it's that old Snoop.
It's the old Snoop.
And I really like
It's the old Snoop. Yeah.
I really like that, dude. Even the algorithm that we just reviewed, just man, that was even good because there was even songs on there that we were like, if you go listen to our review, we were like, hey, bro, I think they took some of these songs off of the Streets to the Sweets, and put it on that album.
Yeah, No Smut on My Name, like, yeah, for sure.
Going back to this album, man, I like that it's a nice 10 songs, man, and it's just it gets you in and it gets you out, and it hits you in the face. So that's my number 9.
All right, it's on you, player.
Number 8 for me is Silk Sonic. An Evening with Silk Sonic. This is my number 8.
Okay.
This came late for us, right?
It did. It came very late.
But I have to say that this album in particular is very important for music today. It's one of the reasons why it's on my list.
Yeah.
Because I feel like hip hop and R&B and pop, like this kind of is, right? This molding. We need to have another show about these genre stuff. But anyways, of real music being played, right?
Yeah.
And listen, man, I love digital stuff. I think people get really creative with making stuff in the computer, beats and stuff. I'm not taking anything away from that. But I think this is super important to kind of getting back to the roots of what music people need to start doing a little bit more of this.
For sure.
Instead of just rock music doing this or just jazz music doing this. You know what I'm saying? I think more R&B needs to be headed
done
this
like
way.
this,
more soul, more even some hip hop stuff. I think we would love to hear more instrumentation in there. So again, I think this album is super important and it's a really dope album.
Okay.
So that is my number 8.
That's your number 8.
There it is.
My numero ocho is Terrace Martin. They call us drones, and we both know. This album, again, another one released late into the review process. And this one was tough for me because it was released late.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. This album, Terrace Martin, this is one of those ones where and I've talked to you about this, where we review it and then I keep listening to it and it gets even better every time I listen to it.
This album is
like every time I listen to it, like I catch something else and I'm like, that is crazy. Like Griots of the Crenshaw District, the more I listen to how that whole thing comes together. Drones, how that whole thing comes together. I forget the name, but the one with Corday, how that one comes together. Good in the morning. This morning, like there's so many on this album that the more I listen to it, the better it gets, and it just puts me in a freaking mood, bro. Like.
This album will put you in a good mood.
It puts you in a good ass
It's a great mood. Mood setting.
It does not matter how I feel. I bump this album, I feel better about the day.
I'm with you, man. I'm so with you on that.
If this was released earlier in the year, I promise you this would have been way higher.
Right.
But I had more time with some of my earlier friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So number 7, that's on me?
That's on you. Yep.
That's on me for real. We got number 7. Silk Sonic.
Oh, okay.
So we right there.
We're right there.
Silk Sonic, Evening with Silk Sonic. This, again, is another one that probably could have been placed higher had it come out in even if it just came out like June or something like that. But like you said, an important album. Very important. Sonically, no pun intended, incredible. Content, incredible. Like you said with Streets to the Sweets, this one, it gets you in, it gets you out.
Right.
And then you're back right on replay, and this is fire, fire, fire. I cannot wait for more stuff from these two fellas. This is going to mark our words. This is going to change how music is done within the next year. There are going to be 5 or 6 people or groups or whatever the case may be that will try to copy this style. And they will not come close. They will not come close.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
That,
there are people that are gonna like it, like, oh, that's like the Silk Sonic stuff. And when they say that, that means that you ain't came close because Silk Sonic did it.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm with
fire.
you. I'm with you. So that was your number
7.
Your 7.
So there's
my number 7 is Terrace Martin drones. We flipped the right 2 there. Which is fine, like that. I think that kind of goes hand in hand what we were talking about, dude. The Terrace Martin, the production level on this is so good. It is so fire, man. It is incredible. So good. I think this is probably the best production value I have on my list.
Production.
Just production.
Straight up production.
Just straight up production. I love the simplicity of this album. And that is saying a lot. Like, I wish more people would do more simplistic things like this.
Yes.
The more, like, there'll be a simple bass line, but it is so good and so catchy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it keeps you so engaged.
Yes.
But then also, like you said, it has the feel. This album is super, super vibey. This almost did not make my list
that's crazy.
Because the problem was is because it came out so late,
right?
And I was like, does this? And then there was a couple other things like, is Terrace Martin, because he's pretty much a producer, but he's singing, he's doing his thing.
No, he's all over the album.
He's all over the album.
It's his album,
and it is a project.
Yeah, it's a project.
And
it
is
his
a
album
project,
for sure.
For
sure.
So that's my number 7. Number 6.
Okay.
Here we go. Mega Ran Live 95. That is my number 6 album. So we're here at 6. I honestly can tell you guys right now, from 6 to number 1. What's wrong with my number 6, bro? Is it okay?
No, you go ahead, bro. This is your list.
Live 95, man. Would you quit counting stars over there, bro? Would you knock it off, man?
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
No, man, Live 95, man, though. Mega Ran. We've had Mega Ran on the podcast, the cool dude. And I've loved...
I want to hear this. Go ahead.
There was just 5 better ones for me, bro. Like, for me. Yeah, you take a sip there, bro.
I take a sip.
Oh, man. This is a really good project. This is, I was thinking about the project that he did with young RJ.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that project that he did. And as a matter of fact, I want to say that was in our top 20.
That was in our top 10 last year.
In top 10 in our 2020.
Yeah, in 2020, for sure.
But this album is actually better than that album.
Yeah, that album. And I think 2 Hands Up was more important. This album was sonically better.
It was sonically better. I like what he was saying. There was things that, related to like basketball stuff that you get worried about, like that maybe doesn't really translate. And I just read something off of Mega Ran's Instagram, and he's like, he had from the Billboard, he made like the top,
shout out to Mega Ran.
Mega Ran, you did your thing on this, man. Like this album is really dope. If you haven't checked it out, please do yourself a favor and go check out this album because it's really, really good. That's my number 6.
All right. My number number 6 on Dre's top 10. What you heard? Wale. Falarian.
Mm-hmm.
Poke it out. Stick it out. Hold on.
Okay.
Ice cold. Rain on me.
Your fire, baby.
Know what you feel. This album completely slapped. And the only reason it's not higher is literally there are 5 that were just more that I listened to a lot more that were better than me. But this was in that 4, 5, 6 range for me.
Yeah.
And it just
I think this is a good spot for
there was
for the
one
Wale
song
album.
on the album
Yeah.
that left it for me, that left it off of being possibly a 10 and even possibly a classic. I've listened to this album numerous times. If you guys have not listened to it, it's a very fun album, but it's still Wale doing his thing. He's got great control over as far as the tracks, the listing of the tracks.
Yep.
The flow of the album is very well done. Wale, Falarin 2.
Falarin 2, yeah.
Number 6. Now, number 5.
Okay, number 5.
So this is where now we getting spicy.
Yeah, we getting spicy now, bro. We getting really spicy.
This is Serrano. It's you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll say no, I'll say Serrano. We just went through the jalapeno.
Okay,
This is Serrano, and then we're gonna get to the habanero.
Right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Number 5. My guy, Jordan Rakai.
Yeah.
What We Call Life.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, JR. I'm gonna need you to chill out, bro. No, this album, I just listened to it yesterday, and Jordan Rakai, for one,
God, this album's so good.
It's so good.
Dude.
Guys,
It's so good.
go check out live, because he'll put up live
Yes.
performances.
Yes.
They're better than the song. He
They're-
sings better in real life.
They're very equal to me.
Like-
They're very they are so
The fact that he can sing like
comparable, you know? Yeah.
like, I can't even do it. It's incredible, man. Like
Right.
this
right.
dude is incredible.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
We are obviously super fans here at the Gray Space. And we hold him on a high pedestal too. So when
I
he comes
definitely
out,
do, man. Like
when he
his
comes out with projects, I'm like, yo, it's got to be
his
a 9 or a
previous
10,
album,
bro.
Origins, and then to
Back it up with this one,
oh
bro.
my God,
yeah,
dude.
What We Call
Like,
Life, fire.
I think Jordan
Number
Rakai is
5.
on a different level at that
On
point.
a different level,
Yeah.
bro. So number 5,
Number
Jordan
5.
Rakai, What We Call Life.
Dope. Yeah. All right, number 5 for me, man, would be Chevelle. However you say it, Naratius, whatever, Naratius, whatever. This was definitely in the rotation and still is to this day. This is a really good workout album, by the way. If you guys want something really energetic to listen to while you're working out, this is it, without making your ears bleed or anything. It just really kind of keeps it going. I swear this is hands down the best. Like, if we're doing genre specific, this is number 1 rock wise. You know,
For sure.
This is what
sure.
took the cake this year for hard rock.
Oh, yeah.
And it is so beautifully done, the way the guitar and the drums and the brothers and where they just, excuse me.
No, you're good, man.
Just
get it, let it out. Let it out, let it out.
It just, it's just such a good, solid album, and it's right there at number 5 for me, man.
I respect that tremendously, because I know rock for you is like hip hop and R&B for me. So that I get why that's where it's at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it definitely was, to me, the best rock album of the year, and it transcended just music in general. Like, it's a great album. It's just it's a well done album.
It does hurt my soul a little bit that we don't get music like this much anymore. Right. And maybe I live a little bit in the past. I'm not sure, because I try to listen to a lot of music. I do listen to a lot of music, but but rock in general has just been really kind of sorry lately, man. It's just been sad, in a weird, depressed state, in my opinion. A lot of it is you want to hear the breathiness of instruments and stuff like that, and what we're getting is a lot of stuff. Again, I'm gonna go back to the digital part of things. A lot of things are done quantized in computer stuff, and everything's on this specific. I want to hear stuff breathe, man. Yeah. So This album really kind of did it for me, man.
Yeah,
and I
I'm with
really
you.
did enjoy this album.
I'm with
so
you.
that's my number 5.
Number
my
4,
number
it's on you.
4, my number 4, Jordan Rakai. That's my number 4.
Okay.
What We Call Life.
Right.
Kind of ditto of what you were saying, man. We both hold him up on this pedestal. He's doing his thing. It's this cool R&B alternative mix that I really do enjoy. He's unique the way he sings. He's got this cool vibrato to him, in his voice, but it's not overly there. It's just blended so well.
It is, and the harmonies be crazy too.
And again, just talking about the live music that you and I have watched over these past couple months of him doing the live renditions of these in a studio setting, kind of. You know?
For sure.
But I love it so much, man, because you get such an appreciation for the musicianship of what he is doing.
Right.
With the guitar playing and then him singing. It's just so beautifully done.
It really is.
And I love this album. Really kind of was all over the place for me in the top 5. I could have. I mean, it's up there. It could be easily. You can make a case, in my opinion. I think there is some better, but you can make a case to me that this is your number 1 album, and I would not argue that.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like at this point,
I'm with you.
I really think you can make a case for this album.
I'm with you.
That's my number 4.
So, I did have originally Jordan Rakai at my number 4.
Oh, okay.
And I had this album at number 5.
Okay.
So I flip-flopped them.
Okay.
And I flip-flopped them because I wasn't giving credit to this album that I'm going to talk about. And it's not that I wasn't giving it credit, but we've rocked with Jordan Rakai for a long time. And this person, we just found out, this band, this person, we just found out about this year. But the album was so incredible. It was so sonically incredible. And when you talk about being an important album, i.e. a Silk Sonic, we need more music like this. And this guy's not known. This band is not known. This group is not known. But they need to be known. And that's Black Odyssey, Black Vintage. I'm sorry.
Man. Oh, man.
I'm going to go back to the review.
Yeah.
We were kind of like, we don't know what we're going to do this week, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to send you this. Let me know what you think. We're at the crib. We just got done with a couple reviews.
Right.
I'm going to send you this. I hear 2 songs. I said it's done. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to listen to the rest of the album.
That is true, yeah.
I want to dive into this. And if the rest of it's whack, then the rest of it's whack. But it was not. And Black Odyssey, thank you. And I saw you back in the studio. Black Odyssey. I saw you back in the studio. Hey, next time you get on live, I'm gonna get on live with you. We gonna get on live with you.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay. You in that studio? I heard you singing in there. I heard you coming up with some concepts and stuff. I'm gonna need you to drop an album. I'm gonna need another one in 2022 because I'm gonna need you in the top 10 in 2022. What you heard? Review end of the year special.
Right.
Yo,
yeah.
Black Odyssey.
Legit,
thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, just that y'all really killing it. Y'all killing it, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Love what y'all doing, and can't wait to see what you guys offer in the future. Black Odyssey number 4 album is Black Vintage. Make sure you go check it out.
Yes, make sure you go check that album out. That album's fire, dude. So good, so good.
Oh no, it's on me. My bad.
Oh yeah. My bad. I forgot too, dude. I forgot too, man.
I'm messing up
That's my bad, dude. I forgot
messing
to.
it up.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Here we go.
This is that hibachi grill habanero stuff.
Yeah,
right
man. Here we go. Number 3. Our top 3.
My top 3. I'm gonna tell you right now, can be in any order, but I had to put them in an order.
Right.
So here it is. Here, okay. Any of them could be number 1. I promise you.
I'm nervous.
Nas.
Oh.
King's Disease 2.
All right, let's just stop right here real quick. It's my number 3 as well, since we can both talk about it.
Yeah, let's chop it up.
This is our first time that we've actually landed on the same thing.
Yeah.
This easily could be number 1.
Easily.
This is a classic album.
Fire classic.
It is so well done.
Crazy.
The features on here are just
Dummy.
nuts. What he's talking about
Out of
is
control.
Crazy, man. It is just so
And it's
fire,
the second one. So it's like you already dropped, and we talked about this on the review,
Yes,
like you already dropped King's Disease.
Right.
Which was a bona fide classic.
Right.
How do you follow that up? Another Hit Boy produced project that's not, the thing is, it's not even the same as King's Disease.
Right. No.
This is King's Disease 2. This is a different album. Mm-hmm. Production wise, content wise, and it's better.
Yeah, dude.
Better than King's Disease. And King's Disease was fire.
Dude. This
easily could have been number one. I'm telling you, like this is for me, this is 1A, 1B, 1C.
Yeah, this was really
you can
really
put them all
tough.
together.
Really tough, man, to put together.
Don't worry, man. They hitting you up. They want to know what we talking about in these streets.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I thought I put it on.
No, you good. You
Anyways,
good. Ding ding.
Yeah, man. Again,
Ding, Nas.
Nas killed it, man. Him and Hit Boy working together.
Yo, keep it
Please keep going with this because it is working.
It's working.
Nothing is broken about it.
I don't want to hear nothing else. Don't do nothing with nobody else unless it's like DJ Premier, bro.
And bro, I love his storytelling. He's got some of the best like storytelling.
Death Row East.
Oh my gosh, dude, it is just so good, man. So good.
Come on now, number 2, it's on you.
Number 2 for me. Black Odyssey, Black Vintage.
Ooh.
This is number 2, man.
Okay, cool. I thought this would be number 3. But I'm with you.
This is number 2, man. And honestly, this particular album changed. It literally like changed my life, man. Like I've never really heard anything like the way this was done before.
Absolute fire.
He was just the music, what he was talking about, the vibiness of it. It would put me into it still does. It puts me into like a trance almost.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And it just, man, it'll take you somewhere. It takes you into like
vibey,
outer space, a different dimension.
Straight up, bro. Take you to an odyssey,
take you
bro.
there, it'll take you over.
Takes you to an odyssey, bro. Legit.
It legit will.
Legit.
I can't wait for your guys' next project. I am so looking forward. Like, I can't even put into words how excited I am that I even found.
Yeah, dude.
These guys.
Shout out to you for finding this stuff, man.
Bro, like it's like one of my best finds ever finding music.
Yo, legit,
dude,
legit,
like,
bro. Legit.
Because this is their first project, bro.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be this good.
No.
Because first projects are usually, if they're good, they're good, right? This is just different,
crazy.
And it's so good.
It's different.
That's my number 2.
Nice. I'm with that. I like that. Number 2, which means I know what your number 1 is. Number 2 for me, and you're gonna know what my number 1 is after this too. Number 2 for me, our freaking guy, man, D Smoke, War and Wonders.
Yeah.
Again, this was top 3 albums for me, in the top 3, and it's all interchangeable. Like on any given day, this one could be number 1. The weight after Black Habits, the consistency that he showed in promoting Black Habits, but it's like, all right, cool, we need something else. And he dropped this fire project that was a bit long.
Yeah.
And you kept just going, but it's still it was still fire. It was like there was nothing you could say.
Right, dude. It was crazy.
It was just song after song after song and levels and flow, and D Smoke is here to stay, my people. He's here to be a legend. And right now for me, as far as actively in the game, right? He's in the top 10, top 5, at least newcomers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in there, to me, like, he's in there with the Coles and the Kendricks, bro. Like, he's dropped 2 fire albums. Most people don't even drop, like, one.
Right.
He's dropped 2 fire ones back to back, and it's his freshman and sophomore album,
bro. Okay, I'm gonna break our rule of who's going, because you have a different number one.
Yeah.
So my number one is D Smoke.
D Smoke,
because we're here. I want to keep talking about D Smoke for a second.
Yep.
Again, D Smoke can do no wrong in my book. None at this point.
Not right now.
We've heard an EP and 2 projects. Fire.
All 3 of them.
Absolutely amazing.
Fire.
But what does he keep doing? He keeps doing features.
He keeps popping up on these features.
And these features are not your typical features. They're like alternative. They're these weird Leon Bridges type of beats. He's
pulling up.
And
pulling up to the crib.
Killing it,
I'm here. I'm at your house. What's in your fridge?
For me, he's moved up in like ranks of, we all kind of play ranks in our head in the sense of like who's the best. He's one of the best.
He's one of the best right now, bro.
At the moment, I can't see him ever going really back down.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I sure hope nothing ever happens where he knocks. I
don't see it, man.
But the way he lets projects breathe.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, because he doesn't rush projects. Like he's not trying. And no offense to people who.
People
who
can do it. Some people can do
3
it. Some people can't.
projects a year, right?
Right.
Fine. But I like the way he does it. I like the way he takes his time.
Yeah.
It seems very selective of
marinated.
what. Okay.
All the seasonings are in there.
Yeah, and then
the lemon juice.
Let's take this song and let's make a dope fire visual to go along with it.
The Worcester, the soy sauce.
Right?
It's marinated.
Oh, it is so marinated.
That's a 2-day marinade.
It's my number 1 album this year.
Hey.
D Smoke War
I'm not
Wonders,
mad at
man.
you.
It is so good.
I'm not mad at you. My number 1.
All right, dude. Let's see. What's your number 1?
My number 1. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Oh, all right. Here we go. All right, going off the frame here real quick.
Off the frame a little bit.
A little bit.
But we're gonna get back on frame. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm gonna yell a little bit. I'm coming right to you.
Ooh, get the close up shot there.
Right to you. I'm coming right to you. Live 95.
Man, Live 95. You got Mega Ran at number 1, dude. That's dope, man. I like
Shout
it.
out.
I respect it.
Shout out to Mega Ran.
Why number 1?
Yo, and I'm really not BSing here, man. You know how I feel. Like, we've talked about this album outside of social media, outside of all this. Obviously, Mega Ran is, he's one of the dopest, and
he really is, man.
This album for me took me back to a place of real rap and the art of hip hop. What Mega Ran did throughout this album, telling his life story.
Yeah.
Through basketball. And the metaphors and the songs, and then he even
the pen game.
The pen game was freaking stupid, and then the
nuts,
production,
man.
All over. Shout out to DN3. He had a lot to do with the production on a lot of the songs on this album. The different songs he put on there. Obviously, Live 95 being my favorite song on the album, but 1995, that basically the introductory track to the album, is incredible. That beat is unbelievable. It's just, when you listen to it, man, I feel like he's sitting down in front of us telling us a story, and the beats are fire, and I feel like he's telling us his life and using basketball, like the 5 kids, two beds. That's load management,
right.
And I don't even know if I got the numbers right. But that was those lines are crazy to me.
Yeah, dude.
And it hits home. This album, and I don't know if it was because I didn't expect it, and maybe that's part of it. Like, I expected to love the album, but this was another one. Like, the more I listened to it, the freaking the more better it got. Like, it was like, yo, and then he would do stuff like, man, what's the song where he's singing? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I know what you're talking about. Go ahead, keep going.
The one he dropped a video for.
Yeah.
That one, Tractor Beam.
Tractor Beam.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's freaking singing on there, and it's a fire song. Like, I'm telling you, this album was so well done. The interludes, everything. Like, man, this album really, like, shout out to Rand. This album really did it for me. Again, it could have been, the other two, Nas and D Smoke could have been number one. But the more I thought about it, I listened to this like crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I listened to this album.
He did.
About
yeah,
times,
man,
like,
you did. You listened to this album a lot.
And it was like the more I listened to it, the more fire it got. So shout out to Mega Ran. Live 95 is the title of the project. Make sure you guys go download that. And go check out our previous review that we did on it. And check out all our reviews on most of the stuff that we talked about today. But yeah, man, fire,
dude. 2021 was crazy, man.
Yeah,
There's
man.
really good albums. Again, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you also to all of our audio listeners. This is going on audio, so
nice.
We'll have the visual for it, obviously, like we always do, dropping on YouTube. But I'm gonna drop this also on the audio so people can also hear what our top 10 albums are for 2021. Again, let us know if we missed something, or you guys are tripping. I can't believe you guys didn't say this, or this out, whatever it is, man. I would love to hear your guys' feedback
for sure
of what you thought, at least your top one or two. Like what albums you thought you guys really rocked with this year. I would really love to hear that, man. So.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for taking this trip with us down 2021. Again, 2022 is going to be crazy. We got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of stuff we're going to try to do, and definitely trying to get you guys more reviews. Thank you guys. Have a great holiday, a safe holiday with all the craziness that's going on in the world. And we love y'all, man. We love your support. Like I said, subscribe to become part of the tribe, like or take a hike, and comment so you can let us know what you think of the content.
Right. So, what we got to do. You got to stay safe, and you got to stay positive out here.
And as always, we appreciate y'all.
We do appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in 2022.
Yes, sir.
Peace.